What's goody, y'all? Oh, my fucking chest hurts, y'all. My chest hurts. So if y'all see me like feeling like I'm constricted, like this whole shit right here is killing me right now, like killing me. But hey guys, I love you too. What's good? What's good? What's popping? Oh, I do love you guys. What's good? Okay. So I'm gonna wait for a little bit more people to come, then I'm gonna start the stories. I actually was supposed to do this story time a long time ago because I've been doing YouTube full time since September. So yeah, I've been living off of YouTube, sponsorships, all types of shit since September. But literally there's like 4 jobs that I had and I was just like, fuck this shit. Like all of them shits was like, no. No. Okay. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, like 2 minutes. You know. So yes, if you guys didn't know, I've been doing YouTube for months now. My friends is talking shit right now in my group chat. Oh Lord. I'm gonna wait to the 3-minute mark, then I'll start the story. So when I start the story, that means I'm not gonna be able to look at your comments. So I'm not ignoring you, but as y'all know, I get distracted super duper, like, what's the word? I get distracted easily. So when I start the story, I'm not gonna be able to answer your stuff. So please excuse that. What was I gonna say? I might be eating some grapes. I got a plum that I've been chewing on. So yeah, 30 more seconds and we shall start the story. Now hold up, let me move this back a little bit. Okay. Oh, thank you for all the compliments, guys. Oh my god. Damn, my fucking chest. Thank you, Girl Just Gaming, for watching my video. Oh, it's 3 minutes already. All right. Boom, let's start. Let's start off. All right. So, as you guys know, I went to Bloomfield College in New Jersey, and I studied communications. I got my degree in broadcast journalism, and my niche is radio. Like, I always wanted to be a radio host. Radio is key. I live in Jersey, stay in New York all the time. So a lot of people would be like, oh, why don't you just become a radio host? But you know, becoming a radio host is super duper hard. Like, it's not one of those jobs that you just get. You have to like work your way from like the ground to build your way up. And sometimes you don't even make it nowhere near close. Okay. So I decided I was gonna like, you know, do other things until I got my, you know, big break on radio. And another thing that was my niche was social media as well. So as you guys know, I started my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel back. Actually, I started this channel in 2006. And I made some videos here and there. Once in a blue moon, they're gone. Okay, thank God. I have had like so many like videos that I deleted over the time because it was cringy. Like I used to just make videos, delete pictures, stuff like that. I said pictures, delete videos, stuff like that. But I didn't start taking YouTube serious till about like 2-3 years ago. 2013 or 2014, whatever. In college is when I started taking it serious, my sophomore year of college. So that's when I started posting consistently, but I didn't really start taking it real serious till last year. So I got it out of college. I got a job. Actually, should I start with that? No. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start with that job. I got out of college. I graduated in May. I ended up finding a job that September. So I found that job. I was so fucking happy. It was in New York. I got a copywriter position because, as you guys know, if you work in communications or if you get a job in, a degree in communications, you could do a lot of shit with that. You can do copywriting. You could do social media management. You could work in print, magazines, TV, radio. There's a lot of shit you could do with a communications degree. So I got hired as a copywriter for this e-commerce type of company. So what this company did was very shady, very scammy, but I didn't know that until after the fact. Okay, I didn't know that till after the fact. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. So basically, what they did was, how do I explain it? These people would sell products to people in India. The CEO of the company was Indian. And they would make products like, okay, y'all know how y'all be on Instagram, y'all be on Facebook, and y'all see these those advertisements, and it'd be like, oh, wax off your hair, and it'd be like these clickbait ass videos. Like, that's basically what they did. Like, they would sell a lot of clickbaity type shit. One of their main products that actually worked and actually sold was they had a diabetes product that they claimed would cure diabetes, which we all know is bullshit. They put, what else? They had a product that was for hair loss, that they would, cure baldness. And I forgot, there was a weight loss one, supposed to make you lose weight. So that was 3 different things. And they would come up with different products so that they could scam people. Now, the reason I'm saying it's a scam is because basically they would mainly sell shit to people in India because they couldn't do that in America. They don't play that shit in America. You can't be out here scamming people. Even though people still do it, it's harder to scam here than it is over there. Even though we're working over here, the ads and the stuff, the website was pushed to people in India. And it's funny because the like I said, the CEO was Indian. So it's crazy because he would sit there and be like, oh, well, fuck these niggas, these motherfuckers are dumb anyway, they'll buy anything. Like, literally, he would say this to us all the time. Like, because we used to think that it was kind of morally wrong because, like, I was a copywriter for them, right? But not only was I a copywriter, but, like, the thing is, I never really did much writing. Like, my job was to write not the descriptions, the titles of the ads. So they would run ads on Gemini, which is Yahoo, Google, which y'all know, and then Facebook. That's where all their ads would run. So I had to write the titles for the ads itself. So when I had to write the titles and shit, they wanted me to write clickbait shit. Like, y'all been on my channel, right? Y'all been on my channel before. I clickbait sometimes, but I am not the clickbait queen. Okay, I can tell y'all, if there's one thing I'm not good at on YouTube, it's titles. That's my worst thing. I'm not good at titles. And most of the time, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Troyce helps me with my titles sometimes. Okay, I'm bad at titles, and then I do my thumbnails last minute. I'm just good at creating the content and coming up with ideas, but I'm very bad at titles. These motherfuckers wanted me to write clickbait ass titles. Clickbait, like cure diabetes in 1 month type of titles. Lose 10 pounds in 1 week type titles. Grow your hair down to your butt overnight. That's the type of shit they wanted us to write. And to me, I was just like, that's misleading because realistically, that's bullshit. And he would be like, oh, these Indians believe anything. These Indians believe anything. Fuck them. And I used to be like, well, that's a way to treat your motherfucking people. So I did it. I did the job. Felt bad, felt miserable. And things were okay. So when I first got to this job, first of all, everybody was mad rude. But come to find, it wasn't even that they were rude. It was just the fact that they were afraid. Like, the CEO was there and he had a horrendous attitude. He had a horrendous fucking, like, oh my God. Like, when I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. But it was like everybody was very intimidated by him. Like, the room was so, like, that you could cut the tension with a knife. Like, nobody said hi to me. Nobody welcomed me. Nobody shook my hand or nothing. I was like, all right, whatever. CEO comes up to me. He's like, hey, so I need you to read this book, and I need you to write some titles for me. Doesn't tell me the product. Doesn't tell me nothing. Doesn't tell me nothing. All right. write some titles for me. Here's this book. Read this book. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get trained. I'm not going to be working with somebody that's going to tell me to do my job. Come to find I'm the only copywriter there. And their other copywriters just got fired. Now that's another thing. People would get fired every week from this job. No gas, no jokes. Straight up. People would get fucking fired from this job all the time. It was to the point like everybody was coming to work afraid they would get fired. Like it was oh my God, so much tension. The only good part about this job is there was beer. Okay, there was alcohol all the time at this job. Okay, so I was happy. I was happy. Fuck that. That was the best part of the job. And the job paid, oh, I didn't tell you. The job paid $50,000 a year, which is great starting off. I was fresh out of college. It was in New York City. There weren't any benefits from what I remember. I think there was a 401k plan though. And then you got bonuses every month for how good your work is. So I was a copywriter at this job or whatever. And yeah, like I said, he gave me the book. He told me to write some titles. So I sent him 3 titles, right? I didn't know what the fuck I was writing titles for, so I just wrote whatever. He gonna say, oh, why? What are you writing titles about? And I'm like, I don't know, because you didn't tell me, sir. He's like, oh, well, you need to write titles about this hair loss product. I'm like, oh, okay. I write 3 more. Oh, this product is geared towards women. Why are you writing about men? Nigga, you weren't specific. You weren't specific. Like, I don't understand what the fuck you want me to do. Like, you're not specific about what you're telling me to do. So I was like, all right, please tell me what the product is. Please, like, just give me a briefing. So he finally gives me a briefing. So I'm like, all right. He gave me a briefing. He's like, oh, okay, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. This is how you write it. Okay, so I write my titles. And then this other nigga comes up to me. He's like in charge of the Facebook ads. He's like, oh, can I have the titles that you made? So I gave him my titles. This nigga starts screaming at me. Oh, who told you could give him the titles? I didn't tell you you could give him those titles. You're going to make us lose money. Nigga. I'm causing you to lose money because I gave this nigga titles. Oh, next time, make sure you ask me anything before you do it. Can we please be advised? I had no training at this motherfucking job. I was told to read a book and write some motherfucking titles. All right. So honestly, after that, I got the titles. My titles was little, whatever. And then I got a new copywriter that was there to help me. So fucking happy. He came, we were cool. He moved from like Missouri or some shit up to New York. This is a white boy. So cool with him. So we write the titles together. Life was good. Then all of a sudden, oh, let's keep this in mind too. I'm the only black girl at this job. There's no woman at this job. I'm the only girl, and then I'm the only black girl, and then I'm basically the only black person. The only other black person at this job was the person who hired me, HR. And he was the only one doing HR too. He was a black gay man, popping as hell, cool as hell, loved him, but he was never fucking there. He was always on meetings, always doing interviews. So I never saw him. So virtually I was the only black person there, and I was the only woman there. So that shit was very awkward and very fucking uncomfortable, okay? Like, I don't have a problem with white people. I don't have a problem with Indians or Chinese people, whatever. But it was just weird being the only black person at a job. You feel me? It's like, damn. So, life is well. You know, I'm gonna go about 2-3 weeks. Life is good. These niggas throw me a curveball. Now, they want me to go to their meetings, sit in the meetings, and take notes. Like a minutes taker. And I'm like, what the hell? And then they were like, oh, yeah, we want you to make sure everybody's doing their work, blah, blah, blah. What, I look like a project manager to you? No, nigga. I'm a motherfucking copywriter. I'm a copywriter. I am not a project manager. Like, why am I sitting in your meetings, taking your notes? Like, it was just a hot ass mess. It was just ridiculous. So I was like, all right, I'll sit in the meeting. I'll take these notes. But the thing is, at this point, I was like, all right, they would have, I kid you not, 4 meetings a day. The day started at 10, ended at 6. 4 meetings a day. I would say every 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4. Where the fuck do I have time to do my own work? And then and babysit these niggas. So I adjusted. I was like, okay, I could do this. I got this. This is lit as fuck, right? So I adjusted. I did it. And I had the other copywriter there. So he was, you know, balancing my work. Any titles I couldn't write, he was writing them for me. Now, like I said, this company, they would make different products and sell them in India. They had an e-commerce person that was supposed to come up with the different ideas. What did they do? They fired that person. They fired him for stupid shit. They said he wasn't working fast enough for them. He wasn't generating the results that they wanted. The nigga only been working there for like a fucking month, y'all. And he was traveling literally like an hour and a half every day to get there because he lived in South Jersey. All right. Fired him. And what do? They take my second copywriter and put this nigga as the fucking e-commerce manager and the copywriter. So now he's stressed. I'm stressed. I'm like, okay. So yeah, both got us doing 2 different jobs. Whatever. We adjusted. Okay. Now all of a sudden they give us the India creative team. We have to fucking monitor them. We have to check their work. We have to give them work to do every month. Oh no. Every week. We had to create a schedule of work for them to do. I've never heard of this bullshit. Like, why? What? Like, we gotta make them work to do? Like, what the fuck is this? So now I had to write my own titles, go to meetings, take notes, babysit the India creative team, check their work, and make sure it's fine. With no training. Nobody trained me. Now, at this point, I'm doing pretty damn good at this job. They're like, oh, you know, ever since this new creative team came, you know, especially you, Yvana, you made us so much money. We've been making so much money with these new titles and blase, blase, blase. Mind you, keep this in mind. Keep that in mind, okay? He said we was making them more money. They've been making more money ever since we started working there. And then on top of that, hold up. Thank you. Anyways, it was me and him, you know, me and my other copywriter. You know, he was like, yeah, you guys are doing so great. This American team is popping, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, me and the other copywriter were the only college educated people at this job. Nobody else there had a college education. Most of them dropped out of high school. So I'm like, damn, it's very interesting how y'all got these high paying New York jobs with education. Power to you. That just shows that fucking college education is not always needed. Okay, I'm pro education, but you don't always need it. I'm telling you that right now. So basically, everything's going fine, but now the Indians ain't doing their work. Okay, like we would assign them to do 20 titles a day. So 20 times 5, that's 100, right? Right? Wait, what's 20 times 5? No. Let me get my calculator. I can't fucking count, y'all. Can't count. I went to school for English, not math. Okay, 20 times 5 is, okay, 100. I'm not bugging. So, 100 titles a week. That's how much they had to give us. These niggas would do shit like send us like 30 a week, 50 a week. And I'm just like, Now, the only reason they were able to get away with this is because, one, I was doing a lot of shit. Mind you, I was sitting in their meetings, I was taking notes, I was doing a bunch of shit. So I didn't really peep it. I just saw a whole bunch of shit coming in. You feel me? Like, I was like, oh, okay, titles. And I didn't notice because like there was 6 people on that team. I kid you not, probably only like 3 or 4 people would send me work. So I had to sit there and hunt them niggas down. Like, yo, why you not doing your work? Why you not doing your work? Where's your work at? And they would always have some type of excuse. Oh, we had a lot of meetings today. Oh, blase, blase. So we had this system where there were like tasks on it, and the whole system was backed the fuck up, y'all. Like the whole system there was literally like 250 tasks. I didn't know if they were fucking done. I didn't know if they weren't done. I didn't know nothing. Okay, like, because I just got there. But I would go in there time to time and approve, deny, decline, fix certain stuff in there. Keep that in fucking mind. So, these Indians not doing their work. So, I told the CEO, like, you know, your people ain't doing their work, right? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, lately I've only been getting work from this person, that person. He's like, oh, really? Okay. So the other ones got in trouble. After this, they got mad. They was mad as hell. They wasn't having it. They was upset. Okay, Drake voice, upset. So, we decided that we were gonna come up with a system. Me and the IT team, we came up with a system that was an Excel sheet, and everyone would write their titles in the Excel sheet. So what would happen is, I could go into it, or anyone on the creative team in New York could get into it. And we could look at their titles, see who wrote it, and approve or deny it. When we would approve it, it would go directly to the IT team, and they could use it for the ads. So it was lit. It was perfect. I could see who did their work. I could correct their work. Y'all, perfect. Ran this by the CEO. He was like, yeah, this is great. This is great. Keep that in fucking mind. Now, we are better, now we can better track what the India team is doing. Now we can see what they're doing. They can't lie to us. They can't bitch. They can't complain. What fucking happens? Now they're complaining, oh, the Excel sheet doesn't work. How the fuck does an Excel sheet not fucking work, bitch? Put your fucking title, put your fucking name, and be that's it. I don't understand. So we went through this whole back and forth for like a week about the sheet not working. They finally got it. Shit went so nice. Everything was going smooth. But again, the Indians kept complaining. Now they just finding different little things to nitpick. She is working just fine. And we used to have these meetings every fucking morning. It was so annoying. It was dreadful. One day we had a meeting in the morning. This nigga was like, so, why are people in India telling me that the sheet doesn't work? I'm like, what do you mean? They've been doing their work perfectly fine. Oh, no, you guys better make that sheet work by the end of today, or you guys are going to have a problem. I don't understand who you guys think you are. Who the hell told you guys that you could make this sheet in the first place? I told y'all to keep that in mind, right? This nigga said it would be a great idea to have this damn sheet so everything could be in one place. Now he's saying that he never said we can do this shit. So I was like, but you said, I didn't even say anything. I was just like, okay, whatever. We'll make the sheet work. Okay. So whatever. We fixed whatever the issue was with the sheet. Come back the next day. Oh, so why is the India team telling me that you have a whole bunch of tasks that you didn't complete? Remember I told y'all we had a whole system with all of these tasks that were there before I even got there. I was hired in September. Those tasks were there since fucking May. So what did I do? I went in the sheet. I went in the task manager and I just completed stuff, moved stuff, did the work, whatever needed to be done, I did. So come back the next day. You guys are causing us to lose money. I don't know who the fuck you guys think you are. You guys are too fucking ambitious. You guys are cocky as hell. Who the fuck told you guys you could change the system that we go through at this company? Nigga, what? Nigga, who? At this fucking point, I'm just like, wait. I was like, no. You said it was a good idea for us to have this sheet so everything could be in one place. That's what you said. Oh, prove it. This was a face-to-face conversation. Oh, well, how am I supposed to remember that? Next time you have to send me an email so that there's a thread, so that there's proof. You can't just go based off of a conversation that we had. I was like, okay, boss. All right. So then I forgot what it was. I had to have an assignment. I don't know what the assignment was, but I had to do with writing titles. And I guess I was doing too many things at one time because at one point I had to find pictures for the Google and the fucking I had to find pictures for the Google, the Facebook team, and all of that because they had to put ads up. And if y'all know anything about ads, like on Facebook, they're very, very strict. Like you can't just put any type of ad. Okay. So you had to it was just ridiculous. So I had to find like pictures of exotic fruits and stuff and all types of stuff like that. And the India team wasn't doing it fast enough. So I had to do it. I took initiative to do that myself. Nobody told me to do it, but I took the initiative to do it myself. So I wrote some titles. It was probably one period missing. It was something like minuscule, something mad little. And I got fucking fired the next day. Now, at this point, this is the first job I've ever been fired from. I've never been fired from a job until that fucking job. At this point, I'm just like, me? Fired? That's fucked up. Because I did everything for those people. And I was just like, I want to know how y'all gonna survive without me. Because I was doing everything. I was writing y'all notes. I was sitting in at y'all meetings. I was getting pictures for your ads. I was writing the fucking titles for the ads. How dare y'all fire me? Whatever. Funny thing is, I was going to quit that following Monday. Ooh, excuse me. It was a Friday. The only reason I didn't quit on Friday was because they gave us a MacBook. And at the time, my channel was still really small. And at the time, I had like serious issues with my old laptop. Like my old MacBook was shit, y'all. Oh, I'm out here dropping shit. What the fuck? My old MacBook was shit. It would freeze on me. It would crash on me. Like I'd be editing. It would shut off and restart itself. It was bad. So I would use the work laptop to do my videos because it made life easier, So I wanted time to take my videos off of the laptop, but they didn't let me do that. They fired me. HR, gay, black man told me he was going to help me find a job, but he didn't. Whatever. But we're still cool. Still have him on Instagram. Still talk from time to time. Yeah. So it's really insane that happened. So that was that job, right? So then moving on to my next job. Now, before I got that job, I had went to an interview for my next job. And I went to this interview in probably like April before I graduated. It was like April or March. March before I graduated. And this shit was in Summit, New Jersey. Kind of far by bus and train, honestly, because I didn't have a car at the time. If you have a car, it's like a 20, 30-minute drive. But I didn't have a car, so I didn't get the job. They interviewed me, but they chose somebody else. And then I guess something happened with that somebody else. That's what the fuck y'all get. But they hit me up and they were like, oh, the reason we didn't choose you was because you didn't have a car and this candidate had a car. But apparently it didn't work with that motherfucker who had a car. Now did it? No. So they was crawling back to me. But at the time, I was at the other job. So I was like, I'll let you know if anything comes up. But right now, I'm currently at this job. So when I got fired, I hit them back up like, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. They do this job. So they gave me the job. Shit was great. I started. This job was great. I love these people. Still talk to these people from time to time. They're great people. It's basically this couple. They have this media company. The wife does the accounting, back-end money work, and then the husband does more of the talking stuff. It was a media firm. They worked media sales firm. So basically they worked with radio shows and products that wanted to be promoted on radio. So they worked with ESPN, SB Nation, Doug Steffen, just a few people they worked with. The products, they had like Balance of Nature, which is like a supplement. He had all types of products that they would work on, and they would correlate with people to get things aired on the radio. So my job, I had to write scripts for these products to be on air. And I was also doing their social media management because they were trying to work into local marketing and local stuff. So they wanted to do like local businesses and do their social media marketing. But the thing is, none of them knew shit. Now, this is the problem I had with this job. None of them knew shit. None of them. None of them knew nothing. They didn't know nothing about social media. They didn't know nothing about ads. But they wanted to offer those services. And that was my fucking problem. I deal with social media all the time. I work in social media. Clearly, I'm a YouTuber. So I do most of the shit. But they wanted to do stuff like Facebook ads and shit. I'm a millennial. We don't really do Facebook like that. I love Facebook, but I don't do Facebook ads. Okay? Instagram, I got you. Facebook, can't help. Twitter, I got you. But I don't know nothing about no Facebook ads. So they had me doing work. They had me doing this fucking work that they didn't even know what they was doing. It was just ridiculous. And then not only that, like, it was just so boring. Like, if y'all been subscribed for a while, y'all would know that I used to be on live while I was at work. Like 5 o'clock. I used to get off at 6 o'clock. So I would get on at 5 o'clock for the last hour. I would be walking around, talking shit. Sometimes I'd be falling asleep. Like, I would literally be on live during work. It was such a boring job. And it got to a point where I was just like, yo, I want to be a radio host. That's really what I want to do. So that's why I took that job. It was right in my field. I was a radio sales assistant. And I was like, okay, this is a good path to be on. Maybe I'll land a show, you know. But I still was applying to other jobs. And I got a couple interviews. I got an interview with Fuse TV. I got an interview with WLNW, whatever. I got quite a few interviews or whatever. So, you know, it got to a point where I was just like, I'm wasting my time falling asleep, going on live, doing all types of shit here. And I'm not doing anything. Like, I know a lot of people would be like, oh, well, I would love to have a job like that. Like, you wasn't doing nothing. You was just sitting there doing nothing. Well, I'm not lazy. I don't like being lazy. I don't like being idle. And one thing that's my major pet peeve is being idle. Like, I don't like just sitting there staring at the wall. I don't like not having work to do. Like, these niggas would literally not give me work to do, but then ask me what I'm doing. Like, I would come in, sit down. Nothing to do. Oh, what you working on? You didn't give me no work. Why are you asking me what I'm working on? Like, it was just ridiculous. So eventually I was like, you know what? I can't fucking work anymore. I'm fucking tired of it. So I landed a job at this magazine place. Whoo! Well, it was a media firm that had a magazine in New York. Landed this job probably 2 to 3 weeks before I quit or something like that. So I put in my 2 weeks. They were very sad. Like, damn, you're leaving, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I can't be idle. It's just like this whole fucking time I'm sitting here and I'm doing nothing. I could be fucking home making videos, building my empire. Like, this is a waste of my time. So I quit. Ended up going to this magazine job or whatever. Funny thing is, I interviewed. They never said nothing to me. Then one day they called me and it was like, oh, we want to do a phone interview with you. So I got the job. Okay. I go in for the job. Now, these motherfuckers, this is where they fucked up, right? I was supposed to start the job on a Monday. Or was it a Tuesday? No, it was a Monday. I got a Saturday job. If you guys do not know, I've had a Saturday job for the past 7 years. It's my first job that I've had my entire life. Like, I got my first job when I was... That's not right. I'm 24. I got that job when I was 15. So I can't count. There's nowhere it's been 9 years since I've been working there. Okay, I guess it's been 9 years. Whatever. I've been working there forever. And I only go there on Saturdays now. I'm at my other job. Why are these niggas texting me talking about some, oh, can you send this email? Now let's backtrack. Just got this job. Haven't stepped foot at this job. Last time I stepped foot at this job was the Inter-fucking-View. Never been there. Okay? Never been there. And they're texting me with work to do. So I'm like, how am I going to send an email without a professional email? Like, I don't have an email from you guys yet. Like, I didn't even step through the door yet. They're like, well, Blase said you got to send this email. I don't got to send shit. I ain't even signed no contract. I don't know how much I'm getting paid. I'm not doing shit. So this person's going back and forth with me. Kid you not, we was arguing for like an hour. We was arguing for like an hour. All right. Boom. The bitch was like, what's she say? She was like, oh, Blase, I'll do it. Bitch. I wasn't gonna do it. Go the fuck ahead. So she does it, and I'm just like, that was weird. Like, these niggas expected me to do work on a Saturday. Like, if you ever have, like, what's the word? A hunch about something, follow that motherfucking hunch, okay? Never ever go on your gut feel. Like, never not trust your gut feeling. Because I was just like, these niggas gonna have me doing work over the weekend. Because how the fuck I didn't even step foot in this job yet and y'all giving me work to do. So I was like, all right, whatever. First day comes. Now, if you guys know, if you're old enough, okay, in the professional world, in the common sense world, if you have somewhere to be at 10, you should be there at like 9:45, 9:50, you know, 5, 10, 15 minutes before. You're not supposed to be there on time. You know, you're supposed to be there a little bit before. There should be somebody there. Show up at like, I think the job started at 9. I was probably there at like 8:50. Nobody was there. I waited. Oh, excuse me. 8:55. I hit one of them with a text like, "Hey, I'm here and nobody's there." Oh, it's only 8:55. Who are you talking to? Who? who the fuck is you talking to? I just like, I'm tired of niggas and their attitudes. As y'all can see, I've dealt with people with the most rudest, like, disrespectful, like, attitudes. Like, what the fuck is this? So I'm like, all right, this is ridiculous. So they finally come. It's like 9:15. Like, how y'all late? Like, it's your company. Like, how you late? All right, whatever. Get there, sit down. What happens? I get no work to do. So I'm just sitting there trying to pretend like I'm doing work. So then finally, like 2 to 3 hours, they're like, oh, could you call these restaurants? We're trying to get some catering sponsored for our photo shoot. Here, they said sponsored. So you want a restaurant to cater your photo shoot for free. I have a degree in communications, okay? The position that I landed was a it was a publicist job. So I don't have any experience as a publicist. And again, I had no training at this job. I didn't know how they wanted me to speak to these people, because to get free shit, like, there's a way to talk to people. Like, there's a way, like, there's a script usually to follow to try to get free shit from people. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. You want me to try to, like, bitch, I'll probably fuck up all your chances. Like, I get free shit all the time. I'm good at getting free shit for the Mademoiselle, myself, my brand. I don't know about getting free shit for photo shoots. Like, y'all didn't give me nothing. Y'all didn't even give me a professional email. They wanted me to shoot emails and do phone calls and stuff. So I was like, whatever. I'm gonna half-ass this shit. So I hit up whatever I could hit up. Of course, most of the people who answered said, hell no, we not sponsoring you for free. Fuck out of here. And I told them, like, yeah, nobody wants to do it for free. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, wow, this photo shoot is like in a couple of days. Photo shoots in a couple of days and you're now trying to get food? Now, mind y'all, I've had multiple sales jobs. I've had door-to-door sales, all types of sales, okay? Charity, gas and electric. I've had a lot of sales jobs. I want to do a story time about that, all the sales jobs I've had. I've definitely went through a lot of that shit. I've gotten doors slammed in my face. I've gotten people cursing me out. So it's just like, oh my God, like, it just gave me like PTSD. So it's like, damn, when it comes to fucking like picking up the phone to call people and ask them to do that, I was like, oh no, y'all making me stressed. Like, I don't want to relive the moment of getting rejected over and over again. Like, that's why I was like, okay, whatever. I did it, whatever. And this was the first day. Next fucking day. Oh, let me tell y'all, I completely forgot. Now, this job, they were in the office Monday, Wednesday, Friday, worked from home Tuesday and Thursday. That shit sound lit, right? I was like, oh, that's great. I could work from home. I don't got to come here every day. Wait. Since I'm working from home, you would expect me to get paid, right? Now, I went in the first day. I signed no paperwork, no employee forms, no NDAs, no nothing. They didn't give me nothing to sign. And I asked, like, oh, so when am I going to sign paperwork? Oh, well, the person that supposed to do your paperwork, they're not in, their kid just had a baby. So, they're with their family right now. Now, I'm just sitting there like, okay, I just got hired as a publicist. Literally 2 to 3 weeks ago. How long has this man been out? Why couldn't he do my paperwork before he left? Whew, excuse me. I'm just like, okay, is there anyone else I can do the paperwork? Oh, no, he's supposed to do it. So I was like, you know what? Okay. At this point, I'm irritated, and I'm just like, I'm not doing no work without no motherfucking, like, paperwork to sign. Next day is my day to work from home. Like I said, Tuesday and Thursday, they work from home. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they work in the office. Next day, Tuesday, they text me, talking from, hey, Yvana, what are you doing? Did you give me any work to do? I don't understand. I made some bullshit up though. I was like, oh, I'm working on calling the people that I was supposed to call yesterday. I said something like that. They're like, oh, okay. And then they just kept bothering me. They put me in a fucking group chat. They put me in a fucking I hate being in group chats that I didn't create. If any of you in here, you know me personally, you would know. If I'm in a group chat and I didn't create it, I'm not answering it. I'm just like that. I just don't like being in group chats. Like, if I didn't, no, like, no. If I didn't put myself in there or I didn't make the group chat, don't fucking put me in no group chat. So they put me in a group chat and they just kept fucking messaging me like, oh, could you do this? Oh, could you do this? Oh, could you do this? Still ain't signed no paperwork. Still ain't got an email. Y'all pissing me the fuck off. So I was like, no, I can't. I will not. I still haven't signed any paperwork. So they were like, oh, okay, we'll try to get the paperwork to you as soon as possible, blah, blah, blah. Now the nigga hits me up. The nigga that's supposed to be doing my paperwork. Oh, hey, I understand that you're saying that you don't want to do any work until you get paperwork. Yeah. I don't even think that's legal. I'm lost. Is it legal? I'm lost as fuck. And I looked it up and apparently it's not. So he was just like, oh, no. I was like, honestly, I feel like you guys are shady. You guys have me doing work with no paperwork. I don't know how much I'm getting paid. I don't know nothing about this. You guys just hired me and that was it. He was like, oh, well, I mean, I thought they told you that I was, going to be away for a little bit. That's not my business. My business. And then he's like, yeah, my kid just had a kid, so I just been a little tired. Blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about your kid's kid. I don't care. And since when do grandparents get fucking maternity leave or paternity leave? You're a grandparent. Why the fuck are you taking off to, like, what is this? You're not even the one having the fucking kid. You're not even the one having the fucking kid. Nah. So, he finally sends me the paperwork. Y'all won't believe how much these motherfuckers were trying to pay me. First of all, it wasn't a salary. It was hourly, which is fine if the hourly is lit. These niggas was trying to fucking pay me. What was it? No. They were trying to pay me $15 an hour. Y'all probably like, oh, that's lit. No, wait. Monday, Wednesday, Friday in office, Tuesday, Thursday from home. Now, remember when I said that they tried to get me to do work on Saturday? They expected me to do work on weekends. And they wanted to pay me $15 an hour only for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. They didn't want to pay for Tuesday, Thursday, and all the other extra work they're trying to make me do. I'm like, why? I was like, okay, why are you only paying me for Monday, Wednesday, Friday? They said, oh, well, you guys are working from home on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm like, y'all expect me to do work from my house and y'all not paying me? Get the fuck out of here. No, because these bitches was already fucking sending me work to do before I even stepped through the door. They was already giving me work to do on Tuesday. No. Now let's do the math, right? So $15 an hour. Now first of all, let's be real here. I am a college fucking graduate. And then on top of that, I am getting my master's, okay, in public relations. This is a publicist job. Y'all not helping me pay for my education. Y'all not doing nothing. There's no benefits here. Y'all trying to pay me $15 an hour? No. So $15 an hour times what? How long is a work day? 8 hours times 8. That's 120 times 5. Oh, not my bad. Times 3. 120 times 3. That's 360. 360 times 4. That's 1440. What am I doing with $1,400 a month? Granted, I have very cheap rent. My rent is like $700. My rent's cheap. But $1,400 a month? I can't even pay my motherfucking loans off. Like, what? No. At this point, I'm just like, what is this? Like, what is this? What? No. I was mind blown. I'm like, so $1,400, $1,400. What am I gonna do with $1,400 a month? That means I'll be making what, $13,000 a year? How much is 1,400? How much is 1,400 times 12? 17,280. That's chump change. And then I gotta go to New York all the fucking time. Literally half my money's gone with the fucking ticket just to go to New York, to eat in New York. No. 15 an hour for 3 days. You weren't paying attention. Okay? $15 an hour times 8 times 3 times however many weeks, that's 1440. This is ridiculous. I'm just like, y'all don't want to pay me for the 2 days. I don't want to pay me for the 2 days. I'm gonna be there. No. I was like, sorry. No. At least if they were paying me $15 an hour for every day I was there, okay, that's fine. I would have took it. But the fact that they didn't want to fucking pay me for the days that I was gonna be working from home, and they clearly wanted niggas to do work from home, made me mad. And then the fact that they had me doing work without signing any paperwork made me mad. And the fact that they told me that I didn't have to work on the magazine shit, and they still had me working on magazine shit, made me mad. No. No. So, at this point, I was frustrated. I just quit my past job. And I don't want to look stupid trying to go back. And plus, I was tired of that fucking job. They just had me doing nothing. It was wasting my time. So I decided I was going to go back to Amazon. Now, if you guys know, I worked at Amazon when I was about at maybe 2,000, 1,000 subscribers. I don't remember, but I worked at Amazon the summer of my junior year. It was the summer of my breakup with my ex. I did it because I wanted the money to get a new camera. I wanted a T5i. And as you guys know, wait, what was I saying? Yeah, I was working at Amazon or whatever. And that job just irritated the fuck out of me. But I only wanted a camera. That was the only reason I was there. A T5i at the time was like $500. And I was only working at my doctor's office job. And they weren't paying me too much. It would have took me too long to save up to buy it from that job. Because I don't know. I didn't even have a car. I didn't have no rent. Where the fuck was my money going? Oh, yeah, that's another story. My parents basically drained my life, okay? I'm going to make that another story time of, like, why I left my Haitian household, some bullshit like that. One day, one of these days, I don't know. So, basically, I started working at Amazon. And first of all, if you know anything about Amazon, if any of y'all know nothing about Amazon, one thing you need to know is the managers are disrespectful as fuck. They're rude as shit, and they're never gonna be shit. Okay. Now this is the thing. I worked at Amazon. I made a couple friends. This girl would drive me to and from there. We had the same schedule. We was cool as hell. I love her. Sharita, if you're watching this or if you ever come across this, like, that's my bitch. I love her. She's married with a whole kid now, though. That was my bitch. She's still my bitch. But Me and Shortyy, we would make fun of the managers. Me, Shortyy, and this other girl, she was a Haitian girl, I forgot her name. She would never come to work. She would always call the fuck out. But y'all would know, if y'all would know, like, Amazon hires everybody. That's why when people be complaining about not having a job, I'm like, just fucking work at Amazon. Amazon hires everyone. But Amazon is like working on a fucking slave ship, okay? You are literally fucking scanning packages, fucking organizing shit all day. It's very annoying. It's a very high stress level job, very physical job, very demanding job. But I mean, it gets the job done, and now they actually have benefits and stuff for their workers and all of that. So it's lit if you work for Amazon directly. You can also get hired through an agency, but either way, they hire everyone. So I got the job real quick. They were paying like 15 an hour. Some people were getting 18 an hour. For what it is, they pay pretty decent with benefits. So that's lit. Especially, like, it's better than working, like, I don't fucking know, for minimum wage, honestly. So what happened again? Oh yeah, so basically, oh yeah, and there's always overtime. Always overtime. Like, you could fuck around and pull fucking 60 hours at fucking Amazon easy. It's insane. But yeah. They really don't treat their employees that well. Well, the managers don't. And I used to have an issue with this one manager. I used to call this manager fucking Rabbit. Okay? Yes. Rabbit. Because this nigga had buck teeth, he had dreads, and he was just ugly. Didn't like this man. This man was disrespectful. And he was, one day he came up to me, and he was like, oh, my job. I worked the night shift. Okay? Worked the night shift. I worked at 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning. It was part-time. But like I said, I only needed money for my fucking camera. Okay? So, wow, I just got distracted. Wait. Okay, I worked the night shift. He came up to me one day. He was just like, oh, why you always look so mad? I already don't like this man. We went through a lot of shit at this job. I'm not even about to get into it. But for you to come up to me and talk about why I always look so mad, y'all been on this channel forever. My face is just like this. This is just my face. Not only that, it's 2 in the morning. You want me to come to work? Hee hee ha ha. The fuck is you talking about? So I was like, nigga, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I don't like you. I said it just like that. He was like, oh, well, I don't like you either then. Fuck you then. You a home manager. Nigga, what? I was like, yo, this is too much. I was like, you know what? I was like, I don't need this job. You need this job. I have an education. You don't. You need to be here. I don't. I can report you. You'll be gone. If I'm gone, I have an education to fall back on. You're a bum. And I walked away. Don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me. I rip you to shreds. Who the fuck do you think you are? What? Like, all these managers were like that. And, like, it's so bad. Like, if y'all know anything, I don't know if y'all know, if you live in Jersey, there's actually an Amazon in Elizabeth. Not too many people know about it. Okay? Not too many people know about it, but there is one in Elizabeth. That's the one that I worked at. And it was so bad at the location that fucking HR had to come. Okay? HR had to come all the time. Like, hire HR, like Amazon HR had to come and see what was wrong. I used to snitch. I had to snitch. I didn't care. What are y'all gonna do? Fire me for snitching? I was like, yeah, the managers are rude. The managers are disrespectful. The managers are this. The managers are that. I legit cursed them all out, and then I snitched, and I was like, all of them ain't shit. They're very mean. They do no work. They see us struggling with these packages, and they never fucking help us. No. No. Mm-mm. No. For all y'all niggas, they used to be mad as hell. Like, yo, and I said this right in front of their faces too. They was looking at me snitch on them. Think I care? There was even a hotline. There was a whole hotline that you could call to say, like, oh, this is what's happening, blah, blah, blah. Like, there was like a whole complaint hotline. Anytime you needed to complain or talk about anything that was going on at the job. I never called it. I just waited till they would come, and I'd be like, oh, well, this manager right there, yeah, they ain't shit. This manager right here, he cursed at me. Yeah, fuck that. So, funny shit is, I ended up quitting. As soon as I got my fucking money for my camera, and then I saved up a little bit of more money so I could pay my tuition that semester. Yeah, that was a wrap. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I quit. Came back after I quit my magazine job that I was just talking about, right? Thank you, Dason. What happened again? Oh yeah, after that magazine job, I decided to go back to Amazon. Now I have a friend, she just graduated college, she had trouble finding a job. So I was like, you know what, we should just go back, work back at Amazon. I'll drive you there. It's great. You know, we can work together. We pick the same schedule. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all, this is the thing, right? Since I was in high school, oh, I need a vape. Since I was in fucking high school, is this shit on? Okay. Since I was in high school, I knew I wasn't going to work for no one else in life. The only job that I ever fucking wanted was a radio host job. I'll even take a social media management position, but I refuse to fucking take any other jobs. Okay? I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. Unless I'm the fucking boss, I'm not doing it. Pop fell. Okay? So, I knew I still tried to take the traditional route because I had no problem with it. I was like, you know what? When my YouTube channel finally takes off, I'll be great. And that was the main reason I kept these jobs. I was like, damn, my YouTube channel is not doing that great right now. But yeah, I started blowing up on the kid, right? That's why I ended up quitting my last job, the radio one. My channel, I hit 100K. I was making more money. It was whatever. Is this? I think this is dead, y'all. I'm sad. Let me charge it. Yeah, it's dead. Hold up, y'all. Let me plug this in. All right. But basically, I ended up, what was I saying? I ended up, wait, what the fuck? Where was I? I quit that job. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I went back to Amazon. There you go. I was with my friend. We went back to Amazon. I went back earlier than her. Now, the funny part is I feel like this was fate. I ended up going back like a week earlier than her because Amazon called and they wanted to know if I can start earlier than my actual start date, which was the week after that week. So I was like, yes, thinking that my friend would have said yes, but she fucking didn't. So I ended up going in by myself. Like I said, I told y'all Amazon is a high-stress job. Okay? Amazon is stressful, tiring. It's the slave ship, okay? If you want to know what slavery felt like, go work at Amazon. So no, stop. But I'm telling y'all, like, we call it the slave ship. So, I go over there. I am exhausted. Now, the shift was earlier this time. It was like 11 p.m. I didn't do 2 a.m. It was 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Y'all. I ain't never been so tired in my life. I was like, I am not built for this. If you ever done a night job, night jobs fuck up your damn sleeping schedule. They fuck up your body. Like, that shit is serious. Like, oh my god, especially Amazon, you're moving packages. Some of them are heavy. You gotta walk back and forth. It's tiring. Like, extremely tired. Like, that shit different. So I was honestly tired as hell. They knew that I worked there before. Funny thing is, all those managers that was talking all that shit that I ended up snitching on, none of them were there anymore. They were all gone. They were all fired, with the exception of one, but I never reported her. She wasn't working on my side anyway, but she was still there, which I found insanely shocking. But like I said, these motherfuckers, shit was ridiculous. I just couldn't do it. I was extremely tired. Oh my God, I had a headache. I was bored. I was lonely. I was like, I can't do this shit. And mind you, this was my first day back. And if you know anything about Amazon, they keep track of everything you do. Like, they have like a tracker on you at all times. And you have to work fast. So not only do you have to do all of this work, you have to do it fast. Like, you got to scan like, how many? 10 packages a minute or something like that. It's some crazy ass number. So, excuse me. So, I was working, I was doing the work, and what I would do is, to make my life easier, I separated the small packages from the big packages. So I was in the process of doing that. Why does bitch ass manager come up to me? Tell you God, this was my last straw. This is when I said, I'm going to do YouTube. Fuck all this shit. I should have listened to my 15, 16-year-old self when I said I don't want to fucking work for nobody. Okay? Manager comes up to me. Excuse me, sweetie, what's your name? I was like, my name's Yvana. Oh, well, Yvana, I'm gonna need you to work a little bit faster, okay? In the most condescending, disrespectful tone I've ever. First of all, she wasn't even like a real manager. She was a fucking ambassador, which was like kind of like below a manager, but bitch, you not a motherfucking manager. I dropped the package. I said, well, whatever your name is, this is my first day. Not only that, I was actually separating the packages to make my life a lot easier so I can scan faster. So, don't you have anything better to do? She was like, oh, okay. At this point, I said, these people really got me fucked up. Like, no. I was over it. At this point, I was over it. From the copywriter job in New York where the nigga was screaming at me, to the job that I did where I was basically wasting my life and doing absolutely nothing, to working at that magazine job where they were trying to lowball me on pay, I was fucking done. Now this bitch want to disrespect me, and she probably didn't even have a high school education? No. No. I'm not about to let no uneducated bitch disrespect me. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. I did not get a college degree, start my master's program for people to disrespect me. Okay? For people to yell at me, for people to come at me any type of way. Okay? I have had so many fucking people try to disrespect me. Like, and they don't even have high school diplomas. What? No. At that point, I said, you know what? I have a YouTube channel. And I make more money on YouTube than I have at any fucking job I've had in my entire life. So why should I wait for someone to pay me when I can pay myself? Why should I wait for someone to hand me what I can give myself? I decided I am going to work for myself. So I never came back. And they ended up firing me for job abandonment, but I just didn't go anymore. Fuck all that. So yes, this is why I didn't make this a sit down story, because who the fuck was editing an hour-long video? This live is an hour fucking long, and I literally sat here and told the story for an hour fucking long. Okay. So I'm gonna read some comments now. Lose weight and become an Insta model. I like my weight the way I am, and I don't want to be an Instagram bitch. I'm educated. So you tried it. How are you? I'm alive. I'm alive, y'all. Love you too, Heaven. But yeah. Whew. This was a long ass story. This was such a long ass fucking story. Honestly, I might say if you are a communication student, don't just bank on your education. It's not going to bring you nowhere. I'll tell you this right now. Just going to school is not going to do anything for you. You have to have something. Make sure you start a podcast. Make sure you start a YouTube channel. Make sure you start something on the side. Because if you're going to sit there and think that you're just going to, get out of college and get a job, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. It's just don't. Always make sure you have something else. Thank you, Cookie. Yeah. Always know your worth. Do not let people determine your worth. Don't slave for a dollar that was never living for you in the fucking first place, okay? White man control the dollar control the black man, okay? Do not, especially if you're black and you're watching this, okay? Do not slave for anything. If you do not love what you do, whether you work for yourself, whether it's a 9 to 5, whatever you do, make sure you are happy doing it. Okay, you will die of stress. That's a real thing. You can die over time of stress. Stress does a lot of shit to the body. And as you can tell in all of these stories, I barely stayed at any of these fucking jobs because they was fucking trying it. Okay? They were fucking trying me. Don't let people try you. Okay? I was very patient in all of these stories, okay? Because at the end of the day, I don't really care. I don't really care for most people. You feel me? Like, I could tolerate a lot of shit. Like, I try not to, but I can if I choose to. I'm very good at tolerating bullshit. All right. But yeah, not anymore. I refuse to work for anyone. People have offered me jobs. I get job offers all the fucking time, and it's just like, stop fucking offering me jobs. You guys are shit. Like, if you're not offering me 6 figures, I don't want the job at this point. Like, I'm making my money on YouTube, okay? I pay all my bills. I pay my car note. I pay my loans. I pay my credit cards. I pay everything off of YouTube. Sponsorships, all types of shit. I take trips every month. I don't have time for people to be disrespecting me, okay? I will not let anyone disrespect me ever again. Like, these people fucking, no. Just don't do it. Yeah, so, whew. Where am I traveling to next? I'm going to BeautyCon. It's in New York, so that's not really traveling, but I'm staying in a hotel, so I'm going to New York for BeautyCon. Next month. Let me check my phone. Oh my god, so many notifications. So many notifications. What the hell? What's this? I got mad emails and shit. Like, I get job offers all the fucking time. It's just so annoying. It's like, why y'all keep trying to offer me a job for it? Like, y'all not see I'm living my best life? Like, and then there be people out there that be sitting there and they be trying to offer me the most stupid sponsorships. Like I could tell they don't watch my fucking channel. They just want free promotion. Like if you're out there and you have a company and you watching this, don't fucking expect YouTubers to do shit for you for free. Okay, videos take time. A lot of people think that we just sit there and talk shit. Like, I mean, I do sit and talk shit, right? But there's a lot of work that goes into making a YouTube video. It's not just us sitting in front of the camera and the video goes up. First of all, you got to plan the video. You got to write everything down depending on who you are. I actually do all my videos right off the top of my head. You guys would never believe it. Like, I actually do all my videos in one shot off the top of my head. I've never really had to restart doing a video. And if I ever had to restart doing a video more than once, I just don't do the video because that means I'm just not in the mood. But editing is a bitch. Editing for me takes, well, I feel like I edit pretty fast. It takes me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to edit one video. So, I mean, it all depends, but like shooting videos is what takes up most of my time, honestly. But I do a lot of videos in one sitting. Sometimes I do like anywhere from 2 to 5 videos in one day. So sometimes I'm just shooting all fucking day. So it's not, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I think the reason it takes me such a short amount of time to edit is because I went to school for communications, so it's easier for me. Like, that was one thing that I loved about going to school is because it made me become a better YouTuber. Life is a lot easier when you align all your interests. Like, I know a lot of people who sell cars, but then they doing hair. How you gonna stay focused? Like, not to say you're not allowed to have a side hustle, right? But if all your focuses align, it'll be easier for you to excel. You feel me? And for me, going to school for communications made me become a better YouTuber. I know I was like, I want to be a YouTuber. I'm going to be a YouTuber, okay? I'm going to do this shit. This shit gonna fucking work. So I went to school for communications, and it helped me edit. Before that, oh my God, my editing. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It depends. Grad school's not a scam, but I wouldn't do this shit again if I had the choice. It's very stressful. It all depends on what your major is. For me, I didn't need it, but I got it anyway. I just wanted to say I have a master's. I got so many emails, y'all. So many emails. All right. I've been talking for an hour. I'm fucking tired. My neck hurts. I need to actually film, but I don't know what to film. So I'm going to go write down some video ideas. I'm going to check my video submission form. If you guys do not know, in the description box below, most likely there's a description box down there. I have a video suggestion form. Anytime you guys want me to react to something, send it in the form. I usually check the form. But to be honest, I don't check the form as often as I should. I probably check that shit like once a month. So make sure you go in my video suggestion form. Drop your suggestions there. I'm actually about to go check them now because I need some video ideas. I need some shit to talk about. I need some people to talk shit about. Some things to do. So Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me. I love you guys so much. Honestly, you guys are all I really have, you know. I decided to do YouTube full time because I actually loved you guys. And I was tired of getting disrespected, honestly. So, love you guys so much. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that. And I'm going to see y'all next time.